Hey everybody, it's Mr. Carr again. Today we're going to be talking about 8.2 day one. We're looking at some other similar right triangles, and we're going to create these by doing what's called the altitude of the right triangle. Okay, so if the altitude is drawn to the hypotenuse of a right triangle, then the two triangles formed are similar to the original triangle and to each other. Okay, so the thing to know about an altitude is that this is a perpendicular. How to spell there, perpendicular to the base. Okay, so that's what's happening here. So here's my right triangle that's for reference. CD represents the altitude here. So what you get is it splits off into two other triangles. So if you look at some of these, we have this angle matches up to that angle, that's that B there. And then this angle here, yeah, so that angle there is just going to be a part of the other one. Sorry, okay. And then this one here will also be the 2 mark. That leaves this to be the 1 part. So what we have is triangle. Let's go with, the big triangle first. That's triangle ABC is similar to triangle ABC is going to be ACD. That's the medium. Is also similar to triangle CBD. Okay, small, medium, and then large. Okay, so we get 3 sets of similar triangles. So what we can do with that is, well, let's start with this. We're going to identify it from the diagram. So again, we see that it's perpendicular here. So that means that GJ is an altitude. Okay, so if I split these off and I'm going to draw them all out, I'm going to put them in the same kind of order here. The way I like to do it is I draw a small, medium, large, like that. Put the right angles all in the corners. Okay, so for the big triangle, that's going to be point G. For the medium triangle, it's J. And also for the small triangle, it's also J. For the small triangle, the short side is going to go up to F right here. So F will go right there. And then the last part is going to be G over here. So that's my small triangle, JFG, like that. Okay, then I'll do the medium one. So medium, if I go up the short side, it's going to go up here to G. So I'll put G in that position like that at the top. That leaves me H for the rest of it. And now the big triangle is going like this. So there's my short side, it goes to F and then over to H. So short side is F and then H. So I just redrew all 3 of them. So we can see right here, we've got like kind of like a, you'll see in the next section, short leg, long leg, hypotenuse, they're all oriented the same direction. So I can actually write these into similarity statements. So triangle FJG is similar to triangle GJH is similar to triangle FGH. Okay, what we can use this for is finding these missing pieces. So in our example right here, we're going to find the missing value of Y right there. I really like this chart. I think it's very useful and makes things easier for setting it up on for finding our missing pieces here. I could, if I really wanted to, do like I did in the previous example. So I could draw small, medium, and a large triangle and try to set everything up. Okay, I'll just do it for the fun of it. So I can see here that for the small triangle, G is my right angle. G is also the right angle for the medium. And then the E is the right angle for the big triangle. Short side goes up to F. And then E will be right here. G is going to go up to E and then D over there. And the big triangle is going to go up to F for the short side and D over there. From there, I'm going to set up my pieces. So I got 4 right here and Y right there. Big triangle, I got 15 and I got Y right here. And then if I really wanted to, I could also do this. If this is 4 and that's 15, I can subtract those. So I get 11 right here for GD. So it goes like that, like there. Okay, once you have the triangle set up like this, we're looking for similarities. So for example, 4 and Y are both the short legs of those 2 triangles. Y and 15 are the hypotenuses for those 2 triangles. Well, that's what I'm going to use in the chart. Okay, so from here, I can set it up as my proportion 4 over Y equals Y over 15. But I can also do that with this chart. Notice big triangle, small triangle, medium triangle. short leg, long leg, hypotenuse. Oops. Okay. So those are my three there. It's basically a 3x3 because 3 sides, 3 triangles. So short leg of the big triangle is Y. Hypotenuse is 15. We don't know the long leg. Small triangle. In this case, we got short leg is 4, hypotenuse is Y. Don't know the long leg. Medium triangle, I know 11 for the long leg. I don't know the short leg, and I don't know the hypotenuse there. So from there, you can see those are in corresponding positions like that. I've got short leg of both the big triangle and the small triangle, hypotenuse of the big triangle and small triangle. If I look over here, it's the same kind of setup. Okay, so if I do that, I've got, whoops, y over 4 equals 15 over y. I cross multiply, and you see in both cases, I get the same thing because I got y times y is y squared, and then 4 times 15. So y squared equals 60. Then we'll square root that. Now, if I want the approximate answer, you just plug this in the calculator. If I want an exact answer, you're going to break that down as a radical. So what is that? That is, I'll do it over here. We got 60 breaks down. We got 4 times 15, 3 times 5, and 2 times 2. Okay, so that means I got a pair of 2s. So that's going to be 2 and then square root of 15 on the inside. Or I do my approximate answer, which is going to be about we'll say 7.8. All right. So that's what we're going to do on these. And that's all we have for today. We split up a big right triangle with an altitude that connects the right angle to the hypotenuse is what we're looking at. So we create these similarities. So a cross section of a group of seats at a stadium shows a drainage pipe BD that leads from the seats to the inside the stadium. What is the length of the drainage pipe? So I want to find that length there. And again, you see that's a right angle. So we can do this. I'm going to do it as small, medium, large, short leg, long leg, hypotenuse. Okay, so short leg of the small triangle is going to be this one right here, and I don't know it. Hypotenuse is 20, excuse me. The long leg is going to be X. If I look at the medium triangle, I've got X as the short leg, and hypotenuse is 30. And then the last one I've got for the large triangle, short leg is 20. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm back. Large triangle, we got short leg is 20, long leg is 30, and then 10 root 13 for the hypotenuse. So from there, I can actually do a couple things. I just need to find corresponding positions. So for example, I've got X and 20 are the short legs for the medium and large, 30 and 10 root 13, also in those corresponding positions. Or I can do something like this. I got X and 30, 20, and 10 root 13. Those are in corresponding positions. Doesn't matter which one I do, as long as it's being consistent. So I'll do X over 30, 20 over 10 root 13. So now we can cross multiply. I've got X times 10 root 13 is equal to 600. Divide by 10 root 13. All right, that's going to end up being, the zeros will cancel out. So I'm going to have 60 divided by the square root of 13. So that I'm going to plug into my calculator. So 60 divided by the square root of 13. That's going to give me an X value of 16 point. It doesn't tell me where to round, so I'm just going to go ahead and do 2 decimal places. So 6'4" feet. Okay, and again, I think this chart is very handy. Small, medium, large, short leg, long leg, hypotenuse. You set those up, you fill in the pieces that you know. Whatever you don't know, you just leave it as like a blank like that. Okay, look for corresponding positions, and then you can set up your proportions and solve. All right, that's it for 8.2 day 1, right? Yeah, 8.2 day 1. Okay, take care, everybody. Talk to you later.